pursued chemistry. In fact, he liked chemistry so much that he defined it as all things that are interesting. It doesn't get any nerdier than that. But wait, he was a member of an elite chemistry fraternity, so I guess it does. And what an overachiever! He was in university by age 14 and had his PhD by the ripe old age of 24. You name it, he's probably done it. Have you ever heard of Lewis' theory of acids and bases? Or how about Lewis diagrams? You guessed it, he did them both. Or how about covalent bonds or heavy water? Yep, both him too. He even took the smallest unit of radiant energy he could find and named it the photon. He even had a theory to go along with this photon. He said that photons were both indestructible and uncreatable. But the other kids in the chemistry playground didn't like that so much, but they still kept the name. And what about Lewis's other great characteristics? For example, he was brave. So brave that he was even the chief of defense of the nuclear division, of the chemical division during World War I. He even got a medal, but he didn't do any fighting, nor did he ever see the front. Lewis was also very giving. He was nominated for a whole bunch of Nobel Prizes, but sadly for him, never won once. Now, I don't call this losing. I call it paying it forward. You see, for every time that he lost, his students won instead. What a phenomenal teacher, putting his students in front of himself. Do you think he'd tutor me? Not a chance. He only taught the best students. But I mean, he had to. He had a long-standing rival with the chemist Langmuir, and he couldn't waste his time on anybody else. In fact, they had both raced to develop the covalent bond. But couldn't they have just shared what they had and bonded instead of fighting for it? Chemists do share, don't they? They were also kindred spirits. They both published great works all the way from chemistry to ecology. Lewis really did have a turbulent life, you know, moving from place to place as a child and having such great competition with the other chemists. It's no wonder he's thought to have committed suicide. He must have just reached that point in activation where there was just too much energy to handle and he underwent a successful suicide reaction. But that's just a conspiracy theory. I mean, Lewis said that fact is more important than theory. I wonder if he thought that way about his other theories as well. Lewis will forever be remembered by his two sons, who both ironically grew up to become chemistry professors, or by his original problem sets that are still being used in chemistry classes today, or by those funky little diagrams with the dots around the letters.